Hello, everyone. My name is Grant. I am a field manager here at the Digital Summer Clinic. And today I am joined with none other than Brandon Martin. He is the founder of Reaction Technologies. I'd like to thank any of our viewers joining us today for the live stream. And if you're joining us in the future, welcome. And I would like to remind all the guests, if you're watching, if you have any questions, by all means, put those questions in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to get to them at the end of the interview. So, Brandon, give us a
Yes.
quick introduction. Tell us about yourself. Give us a little history on what you've done that's led you to this point.
Yes. So my name is Brandon Martin. I'm the founder of Reaction Technologies. I'm actually from Austin, Texas. Moved out here to Michigan about 2 years ago. We moved out here after getting accepted into a tech accelerator program out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. And so we've been out here for about 2 years trying to build a business, trying to raise capital, and trying to make a difference in sports.
Gotcha. That sounds really awesome. And for people who don't know, could you tell us a little bit more about what reaction technology is and what you do?
Yes, so I'll start with how we were founded. So Reaction Technology was founded after seeing a 13-year-old football player become paralyzed in a football game. He came in to make a tackle with the crown of his helmet and ended up suffering a neck injury. Being a former athlete, being a coach, seeing a kid become seriously injured through the game of football that we played and we love, and so many people love, truly made us want to make a difference. Nobody wants to see a kid become seriously injured through the game of football. And so that's a little bit how Reaction Technology came about. What we are is we are an accessory to a tackling dummy, a tackling dummy that all these schools or organizations already have. As the kid is running in to hit the tackling dummy, the coach will change the number on a screen, an LCD screen that wraps around the tackling dummy. If that kid comes in using improper tackling technique with their head down, they won't be able to tell you the number on the screen. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to give coaches a tool to be able to help teach proper tackling technique. And we see our product being used at the NFL and college football levels for safety reasons, but also because of rule changes. Over the last couple of years, they have started making rule changes where if you come in and make a tackle with the crown of your helmet, you're out the game. And so Nick Saban, Jim Harbaugh will use this every day in practice for safety concerns, but also to keep their best players on the field.
Well, it's really cool to hear that it's actually being implemented and it's like actually working, which is really awesome for reaction
Yep.
technologies and yourself.
Yeah,
That
this
actually
is very
kind
exciting times.
that actually kind of went into my next question was sort of the inspirations for reaction technologies. But I guess I can sort of add to this question. What was sort of the idea was with the tackling dummy? Why was it the tackling dummy that is the reason you decided to go with that training?
That is a great question. So we decided to go the accessory to the tackler dummies because these schools and organizations already have the tackler dummy. We don't want you to have to go out and buy all new equipment to use our product. You can literally buy our product, wrap it around the tackling dummy that you already have, and it can help enhance your athlete's ability and help build muscle memory. So that is the reason why we went with the tackling dummy. I also should have added earlier, our product is more than just a football product. It can be used in basketball, soccer, rugby, lacrosse as a tool to help enhance the athlete's ability. If you ever see a little kid's basketball game dribbling with your head down, not seeing the court, not seeing your teammates is a big thing. And so giving them a tool to be able to enhance the athlete's ability in multiple sports is our goal. And as far as the inspiration, our inspiration is truly is the youth. It truly is these kids. Hearing a parent say they're not going to let their kid play football because they don't feel like it's safe. And I just think back on me coming up, growing up. Sports was always the best teacher I ever had. And so to hear kids, parents say they won't let them play because of safety issues. It made us want to make a difference. It made us want to be on the front lines of trying to make the game of football safer.
That's definitely a very true inspiration thing, and I'm glad that it exists in the world, making just better for humanity, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
So when obviously creating any type of business, you run into challenges. So what are some of the challenges that you had to overcome at the beginning of your journey for reaction technologies? And what are some of the challenges that you're currently facing?
So at the beginning, I like to say I'm a first-time entrepreneur. And so at the very beginning, I was trying to get the people closest to me to believe. I knew I was going to need help along the way. And having people to be able to go to, be able to ask questions, get advice from, and then also to just having the people closest to me believe in our product and believe in me. Because like I said, I'm a first-time entrepreneur. There's many pitfalls that you go through on this journey. And one of the things that we're trying to do right now, we're in the process of trying to raise capital. And so that is a different monster too, trying to raise capital, trying to convince somebody to give you $1 million, and that they're going to see a return on the investment or whatnot. So a lot of different challenges along the way, but we are grateful to be where we are right now, and we're going to get through these challenges.
Awesome. That's good to hear. For my next question, I have, while working with the Digital Summer Clinic, what are some of the projects that the interns did that helped move Reaction Technologies move forward?
Yeah, so right when the middle of the digital internship, we had the Texas High School Coaches Convention. And so we had our interns help us with starting a marketing campaign. We had them reach out to coaches for us. We had a lot of, they helped us a lot get ready for the Coaches Convention in Texas. And then also too, well, we struggle a little bit with getting our message into words. And so we had one of our interns start a weekly blog post, getting feedbacks from parents, getting feedbacks from players that have been injured. And so just, I would say, the interns helped us out tremendously over the last 2 summers. We were actually in the program the last 2 summers. So they have helped us out tremendously.
Got it. Now, I do have one last question for you, but before I get to that one, we have some questions in the comment section, and I'd like to kind of hit those first. So I'm just going to go in order here. So we have a question, and it comes in, and it says, how young can the youth start using this product for football or other sports, you said?
We want to implement it at the very beginning. We want the 5, 6, 7-year-old football player who's just starting to come out to use our product. How we imagine it is a 7-year-old kid comes in, starts playing football, starts using our product. They use it all the way through. So we definitely see it being used at the younger levels. That is our beachhead market, but this will be used at the NFL and at college football too.
Awesome. And we have a question from Bud, and he asks, did you know the football player who was injured for the inspiration?
That's a good question. I did not know him personally. I actually seen the story on ESPN. I seen an ESPN documentary about him. His name is Donovan Hill. And when I seen the story, I truly was in tears watching the story, thinking about all the life lessons I learned through the game of football, all the good things that happened through the game of football. I see the game of football affect the family in such a negative way. It truly had me in tears. Watching the story.
Got it. That's definitely not good to hear when that happens, and Reaction Technologies is there to hopefully stop that.
Yep.
So, and one of our last comment section questions is, how are you able to spread awareness with your product when there's other big names out there?
So one of the things for us is parents, having parents to help us drive our message, get our message out there is a big thing. We really want to partner with parents. Parents will be the reason why the game of football won't be here in 30 years if they don't let their kids play. And so that's a key message. And then lots of marketing, lots of videos. This is if you know sports, if you know football, you know that this is the number one problem in the game of football is the safety of its players. And so just continue to get our message out, continue to let them know that we are here and that we feel like we have a product that can really help make the game of football safer.
Gotcha. And this will be the last question for our Digital Live today. But what advice would you give to a future young entrepreneur?
I would say, remember why you got into it. Remember it's going to be good days. It's going to be bad days. Just try to remember why you got into what you're doing. And then another thing I would say is try to get 3 people to believe in your dream the way you believe in your dream. I know it's been times along this journey where I truly didn't know what to do next, but having people in my corner, having people to have my back, they go meet with them, then they send me to 4 people, and those 4 people send me to 4 more people. So that, and then networking. You never know who you're talking to. You never know who could connect you or who could connect you. So I would say those are the 2 biggest things I would say. And believe in yourself too, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Gotcha. Now, I know I said that was the last question, but we actually just got one more comment in, so I thought we'll hit that last one. So what was your inspiration to move to Michigan?
So after getting accepted into the Ann Arbor Spark Tech Accelerator program, I came up here. I actually have family that lives up here in Michigan. We came up here to visit, met at Spark, and they told me if I moved out here, they could really help me get this going. And so I took a leap of faith and moved out here 2 weeks later. And it was actually 1 month before the pandemic happened. So I moved out here, everything got shut down and everything. But I cannot complain. I truly feel like this is where I'm supposed to be at right now, and whatever I got to do to have our business successful and make a difference is what I'm going to do.
Gotcha. You sound like you got it all handled and all taken care of. So that was actually our last question. So before we head out, I'd like to thank everyone again for watching our digital live. Brandon, thank you again for being here with me. Great having you on. Good luck with everything. And we at the clinic here are rooting for you and Reaction Technologies. And for everyone watching, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Digital Summer Clinic, so you do not miss any of the new updates. Our next episode will air actually next Wednesday, October 5th at 6 p.m., and we'll be joined by Kim Barker, a senior lecturer with Eastern Michigan University and director for the Institute for Culture, Change, and Leadership. It will be an episode you do not want to miss. And for everyone watching, have a great night, and we will see you all here back next week. Thank you.
Thank you.